guys, Gig Lebowski back for another day. It's Wednesday the 21st. For those of you who are new out there, I am multi-app. I use Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, Roadie, Bite Squad, now GoPuff. I haven't used GoPuff yet. I'm going to only do that when I'm in Tallahassee, but my understanding is that you have to go to the warehouse, pick up, deliver, go back to the warehouse, pick up, deliver. Not too sure that I'm down with that. I have to try it out a couple of times and see. Anyway, if you're new, there, according to analytics, 70% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you can, just hit the subscribe button, like it, comment, also hit the notification bell. Might have said all that in the wrong order, but if you can do any of that, I'd appreciate you. And we'll go ahead and get this day started. You guys to be too upset with me. I've already done the first order. It was a McDonald's for DoorDash, $6 going 1 point something miles. I think I took a screenshot. We're already on the next order. This next order a lot of you guys wouldn't have taken. I don't think. My area is a rural area, so it was $34 for I think 19 miles. And the reason I took it is because I will be back by 11:38. Right in the middle of lunch. I'll be sitting at $40 when I come back for an hour and a half of work. Yeah, there's a lot of miles, but normally I take Grubhub orders. 2 Grubhub orders that I normally take would be more miles than this for about the same money. So I just jumped on it because I wasn't getting anything from DoorDash except for the one I took and the one I declined, and then I didn't get anything from Grubhub this morning so far. And I didn't get anything from Uber Eats, so I just jumped on it. I don't like sitting around too much. I want to keep moving. And if I'd taken 2 Grubhub orders, it would have been exactly the same. Probably more distance, maybe the same money, maybe less, maybe more. But I'm just going to go take this to Hartford, Alabama, and then I'll shoot right back. That's 2 good things. Well, it's not a good thing. 2 good things. One could have been a bad thing. We'll put it that way. I did get an order back to Dothan for $18, so the drive back is paid for. So that's pretty cool. It's $18 to Arby's, and the drop off is not too far from Arby's, so we should be at $58 by 12 o'clock, which is pretty good in my opinion. Let's see. The good bad thing was I was doing 43 into 25. Apparently I passed 2 25-mile-per-hour signs and did not see them because I guess I'm just so focused on the road. I don't know. Anyway, he said I passed 2 25-mile-per-hour signs. I said the last one I saw was 45. He goes, yes, it goes from 45 to 25, which I think is BS. It should go at least 35. So anyway, he took my license and showed him my insurance and all's well. He didn't give me a warning or a ticket, nothing. So I got off good, very lucky, and I will pay attention more often. Man, that worried me because like that can mess up your whole like gig career. Like they can deactivate you by running checker or whatever. But anyway, it was a total mistake on my part. I honestly didn't see the signs, and he understood, I guess. I just got a break. I don't know if it's because I have a veteran tag. I don't know if he just cut me a break because of that. I don't say, hey, I'm a veteran or anything like that. I mean, I guess you can see it on my license. You can see it on my tag because I do have a veteran tag. But I don't have like veteran all over my car. I'm not trying to get out of things. But anyway, we got lucky. So let's go pick up this order. I did look at the signs on the way out. I was just curious, and it did go 45, 25, and then the other 25-mile-per-hour sign is like 10 to 15 feet from that one. So I mean, I very well could have been 45 declining because I was coming closer to a city. So maybe I was. I mean, obviously I was. I got pulled over. So I could see being 43 to 25 because it immediately goes to 25. So anyway, I'm not going to dwell on this. I just wanted to clarify why I was 43 to 25 because it instantly turns into a 25. Like that's pretty crazy if you ask me to go down 20 miles per hour that quick. But anyway, just to debunk anything you guys, anybody might be thinking, because I know how we live in a PC world. the officer was Hispanic, so he didn't let me off because I'm white. I mean, if anybody wants to say that, because I want to make that comment versus having to comment about it later, because I'm assuming someone's going to say something, because that's the world we live in. But anyway, no, he's just a nice guy. People can be nice, and that's what he was. I was completely nice to him, very respectful, and he treated me the same way. So that's all that was. I did look at the signs on the way out. I was just curious, and it did go 45, 25, and then the other 25 mile per hour sign is like 10 to 15 feet from that one. So, I mean, I very well could have been 45 declining because I was coming closer to a city. So maybe I was. I mean, obviously I was. I got pulled over. So I could see being 43 to 25 because it immediately goes to 25. So anyway, I'm not going to dwell on this. I just wanted to clarify why I was 43 to 25, because it instantly turns into a 25. Like that's pretty crazy if you ask me, to go down 20 miles per hour that quick. But anyway, just to debunk anything you guys, anybody might be thinking, because I know how we live in a PC world. The officer was Hispanic, so he didn't let me off because I'm white. I mean, if anybody wants to say that, because I want to make that comment versus having to comment about it later, because I'm assuming someone's going to say something, because that's the world we live in. But anyway, no, he's just a nice guy. People can be nice, and that's what he was. I was completely nice to him, very respectful, and he treated me the same way. So that's all that was. Okay, we got an $8 order from TGI Fridays going 5 miles. We're going to take it as DoorDash. Nothing's coming in otherwise. Not on the block on Grubhub, which is fine with me. It doesn't have to be that way. Pickup time was, I don't know, 3 minutes. I had somebody asking me about pickup time, so I kind of got away from letting you guys know what the pickup time is, unless it's just crazy and I whine about it. But yeah, the pickup time for Rhodey was 0. It was ready when I got there. The pickup time for the what did I take first? I think there was my first one. No, I took a DoorDash. The wait time for the McDonald's was 2 minutes, and the wait time for the Arby's was like 2 minutes. So we're all updated. I'll try to keep you. Oh, that was not at me, by the way. That was the guy next to me, honking at the car in front of him.
Head southwest on West Main Street toward West Main Street.
That is the new DoorDash Google.
Head south on Ross Clark Circle.
In-app.
Continue on Ross Clark Circle for 3 miles.
That is the new in-app Google Maps on DoorDash. It's actually in the app now. So anyway, I'm going to go for now so it doesn't talk again. Where people were trying to destroy me out here today. Well, this week. I almost had somebody run over me. I had my turn signal on. She was about to run me over. I had a semi-truck the other day. Probably, if you haven't seen that video, I think I talked about it. I pulled out. I had at least 6 car lengths. I swear he sped up, man. He got on my butt, went around, jerked his wheel, went around me, and then tried to run me off the road. I didn't budge, and then he had to jerk his wheel back to get back in his lane. It's insane. And then I had a car almost hit me head on yesterday. And then this stupid situation this morning with me, getting pulled over, but not getting a ticket. That's the most important part of that whole conversation. But anyway, other than me looking like a pylon to warn you not to run over me, this should make people stay away from me too. I love my orange shirt. I am a Miami Hurricane fan. That's the only reason I ordered it. It looks great. I like it. It's another Adidas shirt. It's like the one I wore Monday. So I like these shirts. Like I said, they're most comfortable. If you want to know the link for that, I mean, I don't get anything off of it, but I'd be glad to share it with you. Just let me know. I want to address, someone asked me on Twitter about taxes. They thought I was possibly thinking about using the expenditure of gas and claiming the mileage. I don't do that. I claim, I think this year is 56.5 or something like that cents to the gallon that you can claim. When I tell you guys how much I spent on gas, I'm just telling you my expenditures. That's all that is. When I tell you the estimated tax deduction, that's the miles that I did that day times the 57 cents. So, I'm usually telling you as I go, so it's usually as the week progresses. So I'm not claiming that all in one day. That's as the week progresses. That's the total. So I didn't want to confuse anybody if I did. Anyway, we're picking up at Uber Eats. I think it was $15.88. I had to order on arrival. I ordered on the way, but unfortunately I was like 2 minutes from the restaurant, so I probably got like a 15-minute wait. No worries. It's $15.88, and it's going about 5 miles, so I'm cool with that. So let's go in here and pay for it. Wait around, I guess. I can tell you once, I'll tell you 100 times, never sit in the car and wait on the time they told you it would take to make the food. They told me 15 to 20 minutes. It was ready in 10. If I'd have stayed in the car, I'd have been wasting time. So also on these bags, when they tie them in a knot, you need to grab hold of the bag, because sometimes the knot is not tight. Never trust a big knot and a smile. Got this $10.73 order for Uber Eats from Checkers, going a couple of miles to a guy named Blood Bank Bus. So it's something in the South, man. Like, I pick it up for Michael, which is my name as well. And people down here, some people say it right, but a lot of people say Mockle. I don't know why. It's like a Southern drawl, maybe. Mockle. I'm trying to say it. Michael, Mockle. Just go mock, like you're saying the word mock. Mockle. Okay, I've said that too much, see ya. Okay, you see what's happening since I walked out. It's raining again, probably gonna rain all day again. That order was to another Michael, very strange. He was a pretty cool guy. Got a haircut while I was in there because he was a hairstylist. So anyway, he'd only charge $5, so I tipped him 10. He tipped me like 7 in the app, so that was an $8 order from Beef O'Brady's. For $7 turned into 10. So I just returned the favor. I needed a haircut anyway. It doesn't seem like the wife ever has time to cut my hair, so it doesn't take that long, but she just doesn't have time. She's busy with her mom and everything. All right, let's see what else we get in this rain. So I had DoorDash paused, and they are playing the little mind game with the resetting the clock. So they may end my dash at some point. I don't know. When that happens, it usually ends the dash at some point. But yeah, I really hate that they do that. You're an independent contractor with them, and you should be able to pause the dash if you want to without them getting upset about it or penalizing you for it. It's absolutely insane. But anyway. Now you probably ask yourself, why are you going to take a $10 order from Uber Eats going 8 miles? 1, I'm not getting any orders. 2, I'm on the block with Grubhub at the moment until 4 o'clock. And if I can possibly get 10 miles out of town, or 8 miles out of town, I think it was, and get a Grubhub order to come back, they usually pay a little more. But that's taking a chance. But I mean, I'm not doing nothing, so might as well get it. Let's get that dollar amount going in the positive direction instead of just sitting stagnant. So we're back at our hotspot, not a hotspot. DoorDash kicked me off. I guess they must not like you pausing that much, which I mean, I would think I would think it's bad practice by them, because as an independent contractor, I have the right to work when I want to work, and you have a pause feature. So like, why have a pause feature if you're not allowing people to pause? So, I mean, what happens is you pause, you get back in your car and you realize the counter is back at 35 minutes again. I always say set an alarm for such and such. I always set it for 30 minutes. That way the timer doesn't run out. So when it resets like that, they're actually keeping up with the time, and it's going to knock you off. It happens every time that happens. So they knocked me off my block. I was scheduled to be dashing for 15 more minutes. It happened about 15 minutes ago, so 30 minutes they knocked me off. I scheduled already for 6 days from now. So I scheduled that day from 10 to 1. I used to schedule 1:30 to 4, so now it's 1:30 to 3, and then 3:30 to 5, and then 5:30 to 8, which I don't work till 8. I just like to have it there in case I want to. So now I've got four scheduled blocks with DoorDash, because I'm just going to break it into hour and a halves. That way, if I do get kicked off, it's not such a long period in between. I think it's bullcrap. That's me being nice. Again, if you're an independent contractor, I know you're trying to free up the schedule for someone else that could be dashing, but you allow me to schedule, so I don't care about that. You allow me to pause. So if you're going to allow me to schedule and you're going to allow me to pause, then you shouldn't penalize me for pausing. I may have a bladder issue or something. I mean, I don't, but I'm just saying I may have I may have to pee all the time or something. You know, I mean, maybe are you judging people that do that? I mean, what if they have to pause a lot? I mean, are you kicking them off? It's just not, it's bad practice. If I'm an independent contractor, let me work when I want to work. You let me schedule, you let me pause, deal with it. This is the way you're dealing with it. That's fine. I just got to grow up. All right, this order is $14 and some change, going about 10 miles from the restaurant. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, like I told you, I live in a rural area. It's dead right now. I just got finished doing Uber Eats. DoorDash logged me off, so we don't have that to fall back on, even though they're not sending anything good anyway. Everything they've sent me is trash, except for a couple of orders. I think maybe one or two. I'm not sure. Kind of like yesterday. It's just trash. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go pick this up from Marco's Pizza. It's going to Rehoboth, Alabama, which is just outside of Dothan. 10 miles, no big deal. Maybe we'll get another one on the way back. We did get a Grubhub from that last drop off with Uber Eats. It was to that Burger King that I can't stand, so I turned it down. But we got another order, so let's go get it. Okay, I'm still not done with DoorDash. Here's my thing. If you allow me to pause and you allow me to schedule, independent contractor, I wouldn't pause the dash if you would send me good orders, period. That's what it amounts to. You tell me, what am I supposed to do? Just take $3 orders for 8 miles, 3 for 4, 5 for 10, because this is what you sent me today, all this crap. So am I supposed to sit there and not get orders for 15 minutes, then get orders again, 3 for 3, 4 for 7, etc.? Or am I just supposed to take those and not make any money, or have these other apps that are sending me $14, $15, $8? I'm going to pause you. I'm going to take those orders, and I expect you still to be there for the scheduled dash that I made. That's it, point blank. You allow us to multi-app. You don't mind it. You don't like it probably, but you allow us to. I don't know that you allow us to. We have the right to. That's the words I should be using. But if you're allowing me to schedule, then I should have that schedule. I shouldn't have it ended because you don't like the fact that I'm pausing so much. If you don't like me pausing so much, get rid of the damn pause button. I don't need it. I'll leave you running and just decline orders when I'm on another order. Period. Simple as that. You don't like the pausing, get rid of the pause button. But, you know, you guys are dicks. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm sorry if that offended anybody, but that's what DoorDash is. They're bullies. Tony Shu and his little buddy Boo Boo that wants to surprise you. You know that they need to get their shit together. I'm just going off script here. I'm sorry. There ain't no script. What am I saying? I ain't got no script. I'm just going off kilter here is what I meant to say. I'm just mad. I'm mad at DoorDash for being stupid. There's absolutely no sense in the way you treat your drivers. You sit there and expect us to take that crappy base pay and do 3 of those in an hour and get $9, and you get mad when we pause you because we want to make some money. So whatever. I'm supposed to be scheduled on schedule right now. I don't know that I'm going to do it. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I really need to do my 5 orders a week and that way I can still have scheduling with you guys, early scheduling, and just be done with it. I don't know. You guys don't send orders well enough. I mean, I got one today that was $10, but immediately after that, I get screwed with the scheduling. So I don't know. Man. It's just annoying. You guys are annoying as hell. And DoorDash has paused again. We have a $10 and some change Uber Eats going about 2 miles from Red Lobster. Let's go get it. Okay, DoorDash. You tell me which one of these orders I'm supposed to take. They're going to be popping up. I'm going to show you guys. Tell me which one of these am I supposed to take and be okay with. I say none of them. They're all horrible. I did end up taking this one from DoorDash. It's $6.50 for about 2 miles and 2 point something miles. 7 items, chilies. Should be more. I haven't really looked at it yet. Let me look at it real quick. I'm sitting here waiting on it to be done because it's not supposed to be ready till 8 minutes from now. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. It's $48 worth of food. I'm going to say this is going to be $10. Could be wrong. You know, I'm just saying what I think should be. It should be at least a $10 tip, I would think. So basically, if I'm saying that, it should be $13. I'm still going to be reserved with it. I'm going to say it's $10. So we'll see what it is. I got an add-on for $6.50, one item, going 3.7 extra miles, and I turned it down. I'm not going to waste my time going to that one for one item when this one has possibly a larger tip, and I'm not going to delay their food because of somebody that's getting added on that doesn't know how to tip based on how far they live. So I dropped that order off, and it ended up being $9.50. So I was almost right. I think my base pay changed. I'm not sure. I took a screenshot here. Let me look and see what the last screenshot said. Oh no, that wouldn't tell me. Let me look at the last. Yeah, $2.50. I guess my base pay has dropped to $2.50 now. Are we gonna do this again? I mean, or is that permanent? Did they just make a change completely now? I tell you, dude, I've got all the reasons, and you should have all the reasons to hate DoorDash. Another crap order. Decline. What was I going to say? Yeah, apparently before that order, one of the 3 DoorDash deliveries I've made today, somebody gave me a 3-star. I've got a 4.94 now. I'm not too worried about it. It was either leave at the door, knock on the door. I don't think it was knock at the door. I think it was leave at the door McDonald's that I did this morning, or TGIF Friday, the hand it to me, which the lady said leave it on the counter because the guy was busy. Or maybe the guy that I delivered to that I got a haircut from because maybe he was ready to eat his food. I told him I could come back. And plus I tipped him $10 for the haircut. He charged me only $5. So surely it wasn't him. I mean, I tipped him $10. Anyway, somebody gave me a 3. Whoopity-doo. It's okay. We'll be okay. I'm at 4.94. Still good. This is a $10, 3.8 Cracker Barrel Fazoli's. Fazoli's will be ready without a doubt. Cracker Barrel, not a chance in hell. No. It says pick up at 6:17. It's 5:50, man. Where do they? No, never mind. Let's decline this. This is insane. Don't tell me. I already know. Anyway. Yeah, I look back. The base pay dropped since my 3rd delivery with DoorDash today. I dropped from $3 to $2.50. So I'm assuming that's a permanent change. I don't know. There was no update. So I'm not sure. Anyway. It is what it is. I'm not doing that much with DoorDash anyway. So... but I hate the fact that they're going to be taking 50 cents per order from everyone. And then if they send you a double order, they're still going to take $1 from you. It's just, when does it stop? This has turned into a hate on DoorDash vlog. And you guys obviously can see why. It's insane. I was right on the last order. I said it was going to probably be 10. You know, I could see them tipping 10 to make it 13, but I said it was probably going to be 10. It was 10, but they gave me $2.50 base pay, so it was actually $9.50. So whatever. I'm still getting trash from DoorDash, and now they've decided to not send me any more for the past 3 minutes. So it's insane. I'm not getting anything from Uber Eats, and I'm not getting anything from Grubhub either. So, but I mean, that's pretty normal. I mean, they're just not that busy. They're not as busy as DoorDash. DoorDash has total market share. $5.11. It's 3 miles, but I'm not taking it. I'm not wasting my time with that. So, anyway. It's nerve-wracking. I'm not going to throw my hands up and go home, but surely something to come in soon worth taking. But, yeah, I'm just frustrated with DoorDash. DoorDash does not give a flip about any of us. So, whenever you realize that, you'll understand the DoorDash hate that I have. So, sorry if it upsets you if I talk about DoorDash. You can tell my tone has come down some. I'm just mad right now. Like, just frustrating. Probably going to take this, I don't know, 6.5 miles. It's $10, but it's 7 items. And I'm going to have to order. No, I'm not going to take it. Never mind. I'm not doing that either. That's insane, man. It's insane. Man, that's frustrating. That was absolute torture, but we finally have a Grubhub for $12 going about, looks like 4 or 5 miles. Gladly we'll take it. I mean, I'm literally getting trash from DoorDash, but I'm through talking about that for now. It's just frustrating. I'm sorry if I drove y'all crazy talking about them so much today, but I mean, it's a pretty hot topic. Dropping the base pay, kicking me offline. It's just one thing after the other. It's just very frustrating. It's kind of dark. Oh, you guys can hear me at least. It's getting dark, overcast. Anyway, I picked up that Grubhub and already dropped it off. I was talking to the guy that works there. Well, he's actually the manager at Uka Sushi. There were orders just sitting around, and I was picking up Grubhub, and I asked him. I said, "What are those, DoorDash?" And he said, "Yes." He was very upset. He says, "Look at this," and he showed me his tablet, and he showed me where 2 people accepted the DoorDash order. He said 6 to 10 minutes ago. He said it looks like they're about 6 miles away from what I can see on this tablet. And then he said, "Look at this," and he showed me they're in the same damn car, man. He was livid. He doesn't know where they're going. I guess he could look into it. I think it will tell you the customer's details. But he was very upset at the fact that 2 orders were being held up by 2 people in the same car. That's frustrating to hear. Now, I'm pretty sure these are some orders that I declined because they were like $6 for 6 miles and stuff like that. But yeah, he said he's going to report them. I don't know if you can report somebody for that. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. I don't think you can ride in the same car. Like, I know people that do, but I frown upon it myself. I don't think it's right. I don't mind people, and I have no say-so in this. I don't mind people multi-apping. I multi-app. But I don't like when people multi-app. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. I think I got a cop behind me. Like, not after me, but behind me. And I think I'm just paranoid. When I saw the Auburn, Alabama house divided bumper sticker thing, or front bumper, whatever it was, I knew it was a cop. But anyway, if you multi-app the wrong way, like you do Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, and you're picking up all 3 at the same time, they're not all going the same direction. You're delivering to the person that tips the highest first, because I've heard this before. Yeah, you're on the verge of getting deactivated at some point. You can multi-app, but to my understanding, none of the companies terribly mind it. Like, they can't do anything about it, but I mean, they don't mind it as long as you don't like mess up the delivery time, or deliver someone's food cold because of it. I think mainly it's the delivery time. You don't need to screw with the delivery times, because that's when the people are expecting it. But yeah, I know people that actually multi-app the wrong way. They told me they pick up everything that comes in, which is not right for someone like, say, me. Like some of the Uber Eats that I probably would get is picked up by people that are doing multi-apping the wrong way like this, and they're basically holding food captive, that could have got to the customer faster. But I honestly wish that DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats would deactivate these people. I'm not talking about anybody in specific locally, but I'm just saying, if you were doing this, I think you should be deactivated. I think if you're keeping people's food and going all different directions, just to accept orders and not miss out on anything, it's wrong of you, and shame on you. I pick up 2 apps only if it's going the same direction, pretty much in the same location, and that's very rare. Usually when I accept an order, I pause or stop all other apps, and that's the way you should multi-app, in my opinion. If you can maintain multi-apping, I think UDM just did a video on it. If you can multi-app the way he tells you, I mean, from what he says, and from what I've done with it, it can be tedious. But if you can maintain it, I think all of them's got to be going the same direction. I don't think you should be going way over here, then way over here, then way somewhere else with someone's food. Like, these people accepted the order 6 to 10 minutes prior. They're both in the same car for one, and then he basically said they had to be at least 5 to 6 miles away. It's just wrong. Those people's food had been sitting there. He said he thought at least 10 minutes, something like that. So it's just not right. I knew they were DoorDash orders when I walked in. They had to be. Nobody else's orders sit around like that and stack up. So anyway, we're done for the night. I'm heading home. I'll get to the house and do my little summary. All right, guys, this is the recap of the day. Just want to go over the tax thing real quick. Somebody asked about that earlier. Let me find that real quick. Entertainment music, intermission music, I should say. Anyway, when I say we'll talk about this. Okay, my expenses for the week so far is $73. That's gas. Now I've got to get my oil changed tomorrow, and I got to get gas tomorrow, so that's going to go up. And tomorrow's my Friday, so that'll be my last day to work this week. I had an itch. I'm not choking myself out. Estimated mileage deduction. Somebody had a question about that, whether I was claiming both. And grid-wise, estimated mileage deduction says that this is calculated of your potential tax deduction based on 2021 standard mileage deduction rate of 56 cents per mile. Now, this is what you need to know. If you choose to deduct based on the standard mileage rate, which is 56 cents a mile, you may not deduct other vehicle expenses such as gas, maintenance, or depreciation. So really, at the end of the year, when you do your taxes or when you do it every quarter, it's based on which one will benefit you the best. You can't take both. You can't claim all the expenses like oil changes and such, tires, and the mileage. You have to pick one or the other. You can't take both. So that's what that statement is basically saying. So let's go over our day real quick. Click on that real quick. If you guys can bear with me, I used to have this all on pen and paper. I've kind of went to Gridwise now, just kind of keep everything in there. I was using it before, but I always had it on paper, just just for the fact that I like doing that. We had less deliveries today and still made the same money we did yesterday, actually a little more. We had 4 deliveries with Uber Eats for about, what is this, $46 and some change. We had 4 DoorDash for $33.50. We had 3 Grubhub, and we were sent 5, but 2 of them were not really good. Well, one, I was way out of pocket, couldn't get to it. The other one was Burger King. Terrible. So we had 3 that we took out of the 5 for $44, well, $45 and some change. And then we had the 1 roadie for $34.46. Our total today was $160.30. We made $3 more than yesterday with less orders. We had 4, 8, 11, 12. We had 12 orders today. What do we have happen today? Today we had we drove 86 miles, by the way, like total miles that count, business miles. What did we learn today? We learned that we got a 3-star. We don't know from who. We don't care. We have 98 5-stars, a 3-star, and a 1-star. So we have a 4.94 customer rating. I'm fine with that. I think you have to get deactivated. You got to have like a 4.2 or below or something like that. It's like, I don't know how you would even get that to begin with. You'd have to have a really bad service. It's terrible that we only did 4 orders and got a 3-star. It's frustrating. Also this week we've got, we went down 1% on Uber Eats, so it's been a great week. I don't care about that. My numbers are good. What else did we learn? We learned that DoorDash paid $3 base pay up until about 4 o'clock, and then it dropped down to $2.50 base pay. Now, $2.50 base pay has been under a trial in every area pretty much already. It was in mine in like early May. So I think this is permanent now. I could be wrong, but I mean, they tried it out for a reason. So I didn't get any notification, no announcement that I saw. I haven't checked my email, but it looks like the base pay is $2.50 now. And that's probably what it's going to be. Does this make me want to join the strike on the 31st? No, I'm not. I'm off that day. Like I said, I'm not going to be striking. I'm just off that day. If that day was on a Monday through Thursday, I'd be working that day. I don't agree with the strike. It's not going to solve anything. Dropping down the base pay to $2.50. I mean, how can you drop trash to trash? I mean, it's already trash. As you saw the orders I was sharing with you guys. I mean, can they make it worse? Yeah, they can go to 2, 150, whatever. But I mean, I'm still not going to take them. I don't understand how you got a market where orders aren't getting picked up, and you think the solution is to drop it to $2.50 base pay. Good on you. You guys are smart. You're saving yourself some money. Not really. I don't get it. I mean, and then on top of that, if I took a $250 with no tip, and then I had an add-on for $2.50, you guys would say, "Whoa, that's too much money," and you would drop it to $1.50. That's the kind of balls you guys have. And then I would be doing 2 deliveries, which would probably take me 30 minutes for $4. You guys are insane. Like who's doing, other than people that are doing stupid challenges like take every order, like I did last Monday. Who's doing these orders? I mean, like, I literally had last week I had a $3 and had an add-on for 2. I mean, these things happen and people take them. It's absolutely nonsense. DoorDash proved to me today that they really don't give a crap about us. I already knew that, but I don't care. Like, these orders are crazy that they sent me today, man. Man, but I'm not done talking about DoorDash because I can say that and then I'll talk about it on the next day. I just, like, Grubhub usually sends me a pretty good amount of orders. You know, I usually take 8 and probably refuse 4 for the most part. Uber Eats, I take every order they send me because I don't want to, like, mess up any algorithm and not get orders. So I got, what did I get today? What did I say, 4? Yeah, I got 4 today. That's a good bit for me on Uber Eats. I don't know what the deal is, but it could be like the people I told you about. People that are taking multiple orders and they're going all sorts of ways and they don't care. And they're delivering to the one that tipped the most first. What the hell is that? I mean, that's not how it works. That's not how it should work. It's you're like holding orders from people that could get them delivered faster, and you're going to get deactivated. Whoever's doing this, there's a right way to do multi-apping, which is the way I do it, and then there's a right way to do multi-apping, which is the way UDM. If you want to go watch this video, I mentioned him again. That you can actually take multiple apps at the same time. You know, I've done that before myself, but it has to be done right. You can't just take them in different directions and not give a crap about the customer. It's insane. But let's go look at numbers here. We're at $494.91. We need $105.09 tomorrow to hit 600, which would be awesome. We only need $5.09 to reach our goal for the week. So could we hit 700? That would be $200, $205.09. I don't know. I've done it before. We did it last week, but we had the bonus from Bite Squad that helped out. So we didn't actually hit 200 last week. We had a bonus. So, I mean, the money counts. So anyway, I don't know. We'll try. We'll get whatever comes in tomorrow that's worth taking. That's all I can say. I'm not taking trash. We've done 39 trips this week. Let's see, worked 24 hours, 0.6, so basically 8 hours a day. So I'm not out here killing myself. I'm making good money, and you know, that's what you should do. Just find what's good for you. Every market's different. You see me take some crazy orders, I'm sure you guys think. But I mean, it's what works for me. Like the roadie, nobody probably would take that. I mean, normally, but you got to think it was $34 for 19 miles, was it? I mean, it's going to take me 20 minutes to deliver it and 20 minutes to drive back. So am I going to get that if I just sit around taking orders from DoorDash? And I may get it with Grubhub, but it's going to take me 2 trips and probably more miles than the 19. Let's see, I got an order back, so I didn't even have to count the miles coming back. So it worked out. And that's the main reason I started taking some of these orders, is because Grubhub is pretty good about sending you something, regardless of where you're at. I mean, I've got an order in Georgia at home because I accidentally left it on for like a massive amount of money just to go back to Dothan and take an order. To me, that's insane. Like, there's nobody else closer. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But anyway, let's see. Oh, yeah, I already talked about all that. But anyway, yeah, I think More Finance did a video on Gridwise today. You should go check that out. It's a great app. I love it. I still haven't linked everything to it. I do it all manually because I don't want to like violate, even though I did that with Para. I don't want to violate all the contract violations by adding my password and linking them all to all these apps. So I do it manually. It's no biggie. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll get back out there tomorrow. We'll try to get that $700. I don't know. Maybe we can get lucky and get $205.09. I think I said. But yeah, if you have time, just hit the like button. Comment down below if you want. I'm definitely going to talk to each and every one of you that comment. You know that. And subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share it with someone. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I say that over and over because I actually do. So I can't wait to have Pedro have that convention so I can meet some of you guys. It's going to be a blast. But anyway, we'll be back out tomorrow, and I'll see you then.